how to bet on NFL football games. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how you can place a bet on the top sports book online for any sport, but in this video we're going to be focusing on football. So the sports book I'm using is Bovada. I've used it for a number of years. I have many videos on my channel you guys can check out. However, in this video I'm going to go ahead and get to the point. So I'll post a link in the description of this video. If you want to join, you'll be able to get the best bonus available. So with that said, what you're going to do is you're going to go to football, and I'm going to show you guys a simple way to place a bet. I already have an account. If you don't have an account, you could click join, and once again the link in the description is going to give you a bonus for joining. So as we can see, here are the games. So the next game is on 9/16 in a couple days. The two main ways to bet is, and I'll get to this point in a bit too, see the 237 bets. This is why I like Bovada. But to keep it simple, you can either do a money line bet or you can bet on the spread. So if you do a money line bet, that just means you're picking a winner. So either the Giants or the Washington football team over here, right? Or let's say the Buffalo Bills or the Miami Dolphins. So for this game, if you just want to do a money line bet, you're picking just a winner, okay? It doesn't matter how much they win by. So the Dolphins are plus 150. That means they are the underdog, meaning if you bet on them and the Dolphins win, you're going to make more money. If you bet on the Bills, you're going to make less money. So let me show you guys an example. Let's say you bet $100 and you bet on the Dolphins. That 100 is going to give you $150. As you can see over here, it's going to say place bet over here. You're going to click place bet. That same 100, if you put it on the Bills, you're going to only get $57 because they are the favorite. So do keep that in mind. The other way to bet is do the spread over here. So if you pick the Bills to win, they have to win by 4 points or more because it's a minus 3.5. Whereas the Dolphins, they can lose by 2 points and you would still win the bet, okay? Because it's a plus 3.5. So if you want to predict like how many points a team's going to win by, I would go with spread. Otherwise, you go with the money line. Now, you don't have to pick a winner. You can bet on total points. So you see this over under of 48. That means will the total score be over 48 or will it be under 48? So you can bet on that. And now, the great thing about Bovada is that they have a lot of prop bets. As you can see, it's plus 237. There's so many different props you can bet on, okay? You don't even have to bet on who's going to win over here. You can bet on is someone going to have a touchdown, you know, like what is the score going to be, over under. There's so many different options. And another great thing about Bovada is you can do this on other sports books as well, is the way you can bet on live games. So there's no games going on right now, but you can bet on them while they're in play. And also you can combine bets and go for parlays. So let's say you pick the Giants over here. Let's say you pick the Dolphins and the Bengals. So what you can do is you can do something called a parlay where you combine all these bets over here. So you could do 2 to 12 bets on a parlay, and pretty much if you risked $100 and you won all 3 of these bets, you would make 1308. So let's add a couple more. So you think you could hit a couple more? We're gonna take a couple underdogs over here. I'm gonna show you what's possible. Okay. So let's say you want to bet $1,000. You hit all 5 of these bets over here, you would make $248,000. Yes, that's correct. $248,000 if you hit all 5 of these. But do keep in mind that these are major underdogs, like the Texans against the Browns, right? Very low chance of them winning. But I'm just showing you guys an example. So a lot of times what I like to do with parlays is I'll do a smaller bet. You know, like I'll bet like $100, maybe $200. You know, try to hit one of these. If you hit it, it's $49,000, right? If you don't, it's okay. You can do a bunch of singles. You can do 2 teams, 3 teams, 4 teams, 5 teams, whatever you feel comfortable with. But let's go ahead and look at the props real quick too over here. So plus 177. There's so many different ways to bet, like I said. So you could bet on quarters, right? First quarter, second quarter, third quarter. Who's going to win the first quarter, right? So it's a plus half a point, minus half a point. You know, you could take the money line over here. Under, over. The score, 9.5. That's the total score. So do you think that the total score is going to be 10 or higher? Then you would take the over. So many different game props over here, so you guys could check these out for yourself. And just to kind of recap this, the great thing about Bovada that I like is it's an all-in-one sports book. So there's other sports books that I like too, like MyBookie. I'll put a link to that sports book as well in the description. But the great thing about Bovada, it's an all-in-one. Okay, they have the most amount of prop bets. As you can see, all these different props over here, right? Total points, over under first half. I'm not gonna even go through them. I mean, as you can see, there's over 200 bets over here, right? The great thing about Bovada is their casino as well, right? They have a live dealer, poker, horses, you name it, everything. So you don't have to sign up for multiple sports books. I've been using this for a number of years, and I can tell you guys it's the #1 sports book online. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment below. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.